Hi, I think Kim's my only one here. Hi, Kim, how are you? And whoever's watching this later, how were your classes today? How was your frenzy? My frenzy was a little down, and I'm sure it's that way for most people because we're not allowed to we don't have as many slots to open. Well, also, I had personal reasons. I now have to take two more slots off to take my daughter to school. So that's 5 days a week. I have two less slots. Hi, Heather. How are your classes in your frenzy? I had, I had six classes. I had I had five students, but I had one level seven today, you guys. I love level seven. Um, so this was a repeat level seven too. So this was the second time she came to my class. I haven't had that many level sevens. I'm still in the trial. But yeah, so she came back a second time, and she asked me at the end of class when she was supposed to give a speech, and I didn't have the answer. Yes, I took the quiz. Yes, I read the material, but now it's been a few months. So I had to tell her, I'll get back to you. I'll send a card, forgetting that we can't send cards. So I did write it in the feedback. Thank God for Feedback Panda because it was already in there. Um, yeah. So, oh, yes. I was going to talk about that, Heather. Did everyone see the new email and the update about how now trials and kids that live outside of mainland China can still book at 9 and 9:30 or the last two slots wherever your time zone is. So that is good news. Um I when the time change happens, I won't be able to open those on weekdays anyway because it's when I would be driving my kids to school, but I can still open them on the weekend. Oh, they're hiring for Korea now too. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong in the chat, but my understanding on Korean teachers is you have to do one or the other. You can't do both. If they would let us do both, that would be great. That would mean more bookings and bookings in that time slot. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be more teachers and less students that are able to book those slots, but something is better than nothing. So I will take it. If we even have the possibility to get some students at that time, I will take it. Yes. So I'm happy we at least have some. Yeah, you are either Korea or China. Yeah, that's too bad. I mean, I would love it if it could be both because that would mean more bookings for all of us. Um, but they close my 9 p.m. slots. Okay. Oh, they closed your nine. Oh, for November. I didn't even look for November yet. Yeah, I wasn't sure how the timing would work with driving my daughter to school, but I realized that I can as now still open the 9:30, so I did, and today it booked. Janie SC. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Janie. So you must have been watching before. All right. So there will be another update. Yeah, I brought it up. I was going to read a little bit of it. I'm sure most of you read it. So we can still do trials and mainland and students not in mainland China can still take it 9 and 9:30. Also 50-minute classes now need a 10-minute break if the student is in mainland China. So that would affect like the level 7 that I had today. Um yeah. So I don't really like then I'm wondering how they're going to do that because with the level 7s you end 10 minutes early and you have a 10-minute break. Like if they still are 50-minute classes and there's a 10-minute break in between, you're going to have to like teach right up until the next class. So I don't know how they're going to do that, or maybe they'll make them only a 45-minute class and take a break or something. Um, or maybe they could just make it a 45-minute class and they could get away with not doing that break. Yeah, all right. I see a lot of all caps in the chat. If anyone is new, Janie, everyone writes in all caps if they're talking to me as opposed to chatting with each other on the chat. Heather, you're going to send a ticket for what? You want to do Korea? No, that makes sense for a but this makes no sense for a break. None of it makes any sense. This will cut you off and they are testing out. None of it makes sense. This is a extracurricular activity. This isn't even the public schools, and they're regulating it. It's just crazy to me, but we live in a very different country. So, yeah, I mean, they know better what time your kids could go to bed than you as the parent. Yeah. They have different ages for different levels. Okay. For Korea, I think you're talking about, Heather. All right. So how were your classes today? Mine were good. So, anyways, I was telling you about my level 7. I absolutely love it. You just get to talk to the student. The student's doing a speech in lesson 4 for those of you, because yeah, I didn't have an answer when she asked me today. Oh, you're talking about the 10-minute break. Yeah. Um, yeah, and then pretty good classes. Had a mix of regulars and new students. I had one girl who was really distracted, and those type of classes used to really just irk me, but now I don't let it bother me. So the parents are paying for it. They can see the playback. Hopefully they discipline or say something to their child. I'm just going to teach it for 25 minutes. If you're not going to participate, I adore it. I still get paid. Danny, what are you doing here? I thought you had school. It's good to see you. Uh, yeah, you rock it out. You just used to get bothered. Yeah, why? You get paid the same. If they're listening, if they're not listening, you get the same. Just teach it. Don't let it bother. Why? Why let it bother you? Yeah. Oh, fall break. Okay. Interesting. My kids don't get a fall break. They had off for Columbus Day, and then they have off for Veterans Day. But all caps is coming your way with the e-card. Oh yeah, Janie, it's been down for a few days for the system update. I don't know why. Does anyone know why? I had a student, like, I had her the day before her birthday, and I forgot to celebrate the day before, so I wanted to send a card and I couldn't. But then I just, to get around that, I replied to their last 5 apple feedback, which this is a family that every single class faithfully and loyally give me 5 apples. So I replied and said, happy birthday, and I'll celebrate the next time I see her, which I think is tomorrow. All right, the update is taking longer than they expected it to. They're working on it. The updates for, okay, I hope it's because there is an update and they are adding to the PC app. Okay, well, hopefully. Yeah, I'm sad about the e-cards too, Danny. I mean, use them for birthdays. I had a couple students, or like my level 7 today, I couldn't remember where the speech was. I was going to send a card, but I just wrote it in feedback instead. So anyways, you guys, I got this. I embarrassed my daughter because I got out of the car and picked this up from the middle of the road at her school. Because, hey, this is perfect for the mammal and bird unit. I could have used this today, but she was so embarrassed. But that's what you do when you're an online teacher. I have a great prop now. Yeah. What kind of update are they doing? So how was everyone's weekend? I won't lie, I'll be honest, wasn't the best weekend for me at all. Friday had an appointment, lots of driving. Saturday, I had 10 classes and tutored, then helped my daughter with a project. It was like all day of working with kids. Of course, I love kids or I wouldn't work with them, but it's exhausting. And then Sunday, forgot one more thing. Saturday, our toilet, our downstairs flooded, sewer stuff all over the place. We had to clean that up. So then Sunday, my husband was dealing with that, and I had to take my son to the soccer game. We drove an hour and a half to then find out the game was canceled when we got there in pouring rain. It was all the way in Maryland. My son had a project where he had to go to Arlington National Cemetery to take a picture. So we did that and then drove in traffic on the way home. All the driving I did on Friday and Sunday, like, I could have done a trip. I could have come and visit you, Kim. That's how much driving I did. I could have come there Friday and came back Sunday. That's how much driving I did. Anyways, I hope you guys had a better weekend than me. How was your weekend? Hopefully it was relaxing. I need a weekend from my weekend. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That would have been more fun than driving to a soccer game that didn't happen and going to an appointment. Yeah, so hopefully your weekends were better. But anyways, I'm excited that at least now we can do some trial classes. Last week I talked about Cambly, so I just want to do one update. I tried Cambly one other time besides the regular I worked with. There was one day last week when I always close my first slot or two if they don't book so I could sleep in. So there was one day I closed the first two slots the night before I went to bed and then couldn't sleep. Like got up at the same time as normal, but I'd already closed the slots. So I went ahead and opened for an hour at Cambly. It'd be nice if I could find like a regular that comes at the time of VIPKID because my plan is to use them as a backup for VIPKID. Yeah, so today I'm going to do 100 subs. I think 2 lives ago, I finally got 100 subs by the end. Forgot to do it last week. I don't have like a big topic today. You heard about my weekend, so I didn't really have time to think about it or do it. And for time's sake, I'm not going to stay on too long. Now with my new schedule, I drive my daughter to school before, so some days I can stay longer. It's just today I have a lot going on. The things we do for our kids, I know, really. This Cambly sounds so interesting. Last minute is very cool. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Danny, I got this after Halloween last year, and so I decided to start wearing Halloween stuff. I haven't had time to decorate my classroom, so why not wear Halloween stuff? Um, so yeah, the fact that you can jump on last minute. So my thought was like if VIPKID gets slow to use it, like if I have more than 2 slots not booked, maybe open with Cambly. They don't pay as much, but half pay is better than no pay. If I have 1 slot not booked, I eat breakfast because some days I'm like stomach's growling, like teaching the kids. So today I had 1 unbooked slot and I was happy to be able to eat breakfast, but 2, and then I'll open at Cambly. And if I could start finding some regulars who are around the VIPKID time, that would be good. I did meet a girl from Korea. I sent her a message after, so hopefully, all right, so this giveaway is going to be for, well, of course, all of you that are here now, but anyone who loyally comes to my lives most weeks but maybe just couldn't come today, they're going to be in there. I just noticed, hi Cindy, I just noticed you in the chat too. Yeah, and Kim said my second class canceled last night, so I laid back down but didn't sleep. It was just cold. What, is it cold in your house? You haven't turned on the heat yet? Yeah, it is cold. We're all not used to it yet. Yeah, so thank you for the 100 subs and the gift card, $5 gift card to wherever you want because I haven't even bought it yet. So the person who wins gets to choose where it's from. Yeah, so I'm going to start writing down some names and then also people who normally come will be included too. Oh, you didn't want to turn on the heat. Okay. We did it once last week. We turned on the heat when it got to be like 30 at night. When it gets 30 at night, then I start. Yeah, so I got a lot going on today, so I'll make this quick. I got to clean my house before my daughter's teacher's coming. I have an appointment, or at least it's a local appointment. All right, so I have Danny. Oh, Danny, does this mean you're going to go live on Wednesday? I can't wait. GoGoKid has interviews open today. Anybody, if you want to apply to GoGoKid, go. They have interviews. All right. Hi, Evelyn. Anyone who wants to be hired by GoGoKid, go now. There's interviews. I had for 2 days last week. Today wasn't as cold. Yeah, today's not that cold. I'm wearing short sleeves. Since they seem to never have any left referrals. They seem to be like doing a push. Like in the month of September, they had a push for new teachers. Do you think I think some people get frustrated trying to apply to GoGoKid because there is never a slot. I've had a few people in my referral thing show up who just never go through with the interview. Yeah, so I think people are just getting frustrated. And I mean, they're doing more like watching, observing classes, and so people aren't liking that. So I think a lot of people are opening less slots. I'm just guessing why they suddenly have more slots open, but I don't really know. They get rid of they got rid of a lot too. Yeah. I will go live Wednesday. Yes, Kelly. All right, everyone. Danny's going live Wednesday. We get to hear from her again. What's the key to getting your first GoGoKid booking? Hi, Grace. You're new. All right. So, GoGoKid booking. Do the same things you would do at VIPKid for bookings. Make sure you have a great profile picture, a good video, open slots, open overnights if you're getting no bookings and really, really want some. Anyone else have other tips for Grace? Yeah, on Thursday, my live will be early. If I go live at all, I have a doctor appointment. Okay, everybody hear that? Evelyn's live is going to be an early. There are teachers who are inactive. Yes, you're talking about. I would be one of them, Heather. I do open a few slots at GoGoKid, but I don't open at peak times, and I don't have a lot of bookings. I don't have regulars. They're my backup company, but that is a nice thing. So I would be one of the teachers pretty inactive. I know Kim works there once in a while. Okay, Evelyn's inactive at GoGoKid. Right. There's another teacher who's inactive. And I think Kim's opening a few slots here and there. She worked over the weekend. Okay, Kim says be consistent. She gets a random booking. So I open in Eastern time the 4 and 4:30, which are not even popular slots. They sometimes book on the weekends. They also tend to book like on a holiday or the summer when people are home at a different time or not as many teachers are booking. Kim opens 4 to 6 a week with GoGoKid. So I open approximately 14 slots a week, but still they don't book, which, it's my backup company. And it doesn't conflict with VIPKid at all because I just get up earlier if I get one. Okay, so I'm writing all the names. All right, so I'm going to write. So I have Danny, I have Kim. Let's see, I have Grace. I had Janie. We have lots of new people here today. I like it. Let's see. Evelyn. So, Cindy's here. All right, Marianne's not here, but she's one of my loyal followers, so she'll be, let's see, who do I not have? Okay, I didn't write Cindy's name yet. Cindy. Yeah, let's see. Marianne is she's getting put in the drawing anyway. Oh, Tanya? Okay, all right, Tanya, yes, and you were here last week. Good to see you. Missed most of your life. I actually haven't been on that long, Tanya. Well, I guess 15 minutes now. Wow, time flies. Okay. Referrals, LOL. I don't know what you're referring to, Danny. Okay. So Tanya, I'm about to do the giveaway. So if I missed anybody, let me make sure. I'm going to go up through. If I missed anybody loyal, have I missed it? Who did I miss? Oh, Heather. I don't have you, Heather. And then I'm going to put Heather Sandlin. She comes a lot too. You're Heather, and she'll just be Heather S. All right. Am I missing anybody? Please let me know if I missed anyone. Let me go up through. And then any of my loyal people who are normally here who aren't here right now. Did I miss any of them? You guys let me know. Okay, I think I got everybody. I'm going to wait just a second. So if anyone else comes or if you guys tell me if I missed anyone. Okay. All right, I'm going to circle Heather S. All right. All right, you guys. So how were your classes, Tanya? I already asked everybody else that, but if you weren't here to tell me about your classes, tell me about your classes today. And I'm putting all these names in a hat. You are doing those here. I'm doing also people who normally loyal people who come, but maybe they're not here. Like Marianne's not here. Yeah, I got Marianne. Any of my other loyal people that normally come but didn't come today. Yep. So anyone here now and my loyal people, if for some reason they weren't able to come. Oh, you guys, I should tell you, especially when the time changed. Now with my daughter's schedule, I might miss more of your lives because like I have to drive her to school and then if I'm out anyway, I end up doing errands. So I may start listening later a lot more to you guys. Danny taught 5. One was 15 minutes late from L1 to L5 over the board. I had a huge variety too. A level 7, I talked about that at the beginning. I had a TOEFL primary, couple level 3s. All right. All right, here I go. I'm going to Okay. All right. So, I picked Heather. All right. Heather, you won. Heather, send me an email, or you can tell me now in the chat, or send me an email later if you don't know where you want your $5 gift card to. And send me your address. I might have it, but send me your address. Okay. All right, Heather. Yes, you are the winner. Yay. I never win. I know. I usually never win either. Tanya had several level 3s. I do too. I had the most regulars in level 3 than any other level. All right. Yeah. Send me an email. So you guys, I know I haven't been on very long, but I don't have a big topic today, and you heard about my crazy weekend. Heather said, any ideas? Target, Walmart, Amazon, Starbucks, I don't know. What do you like? um yeah, so anyways, I'm ending this much earlier than usual. You heard about my weekend, so nothing is done around my house, and I have a lot going on today, so I really just need to get going and get on with my day. Thanks for coming, you guys. Hopefully next week I'll be able to go longer and I'll have like a bigger topic. And thank you for you guys for coming. I will see you next week, and I'll see you at all of your lives. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. Bye.